Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Friday, June 12th, 2015. Well, happy Friday for those of you who have jobs or have to go to work, I guess you might say. The commute, I do not miss the commute at all. And I have to apologize. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but there's probably a rushing sound in the background. That's the fan on my air handler, or the furnace, as some people call it, running because the air conditioner went out. 2 years old, and the air conditioner went out. The compressor refuses to start up. I suspect it's probably a circuit board problem because the information is not getting to the compressor. I was able to manually start it, so we have somebody coming out Monday to take a look at it. Still under warranty of sorts, I guess you might say. But not a pleasant thing to be happening when the temperature is 90 degrees, but that's the way it always happens. But we're managing to keep cool, and part of the reason, I think a big part of the reason that we are remaining cool enough anyway, is the local code here when we built the house said that we had to have a certain R factor insulation in the walls, and that resulted in 6-inch walls instead of the normal 4-inch. So we have 2x6 walls instead of 2x4 walls. We have more insulation, and that's helping keep the house cool. Okay, that and, tinted windows and everything else that goes along with the modern house here in the U.S. these days. Yesterday's announcements, all pretty much in line. Jobless claims was a little bit higher at the top of the range, but nothing was extraordinarily bad. Everything was pretty much in line from yesterday. And today we have the PPI, Producer Price Index, and Consumer Sentiment at 10 o'clock. We'll try to get out of class early today. Asia is looking very bullish, and Europe is kind of mixed. And there's I don't know where they get some of these headlines from. But anyway, let's just jump over here. Take a look at the futures here in the U.S. And we'll throw the monitor activity and positions up here. It looks pretty flat for an open here. Gold is down $1.10 overnight at $11.79. Still can't get it above that 1200 mark, which is our bogey. Oil's above our bogey, which was $60, but pulling back a tad. The dollar is at 95.75 and $1.11 against the euro, so gaining a little bit of strength in the last day or so. All right, our insurance policies were looking pretty good the other day, but not so good right now, but they're still out there. We still have time. The expiration is a regular June expiration, which is next week. And if they don't pay off, then, they don't pay off. That's the way insurance policies work. And our Chipotle, we'll take a look at that chart when we get to it. Chipotle pulled back a little bit yesterday, and all of our iron condors / verticals here are doing well. I put in the order for SPXPM yesterday at a nickel, and it just doesn't want to do anything for us here. So if we were to go here and do a cancel or replace order, we can see that our midpoint is at a nickel, but the spread, it's 20 cents as a natural, so I'm sure if I raise this up to 10 cents, it would probably execute. But it may execute today, provided we don't move down too much. Still could do that. All right. It's hard to get midpoint on these cash indexes, especially when you're buying, which we have to buy this spread back for some reason. It just likes to do that, I guess. And let's see, we got our gold covered call down here in our speculative stocks, and then our one call kind of hanging out here, which is right now worth 40 bucks. I could probably, I might be able to make just a tad more. I might buy this, I might sell this today. I want to make a note of that. Yeah, that was not the intent, but now that this is worth so much more, let's see here. It's worth 22.5 cents. I wasn't watching it when the market ran up big, so I need to watch it. All right, I said we'd get out of here early, so I got to get moving here. Let's take a look at the big chart. Just take a look at SPX here. Condorized this one yesterday. So this July 2, it was sitting out here as a bear call, and then yesterday when the market moved up, I condorized it. And I think that's what happened yesterday. I was kind of busy. It was a crazy day. Take a look at the daily here. Yeah, it was a nice move up the day before. Is that today? No, 6:11. Yeah, it still moved up a little bit yesterday, which is why that call that's just kind of hanging out there is worth quite a bit right now. And it's nice that it worked out that way. So here all our positions are here on the chart. There we go. And this is the one that I condorized yesterday. So it matches this one here. And it looks like this on the spreadsheet, which I will have to run up to my download page, this new version. And it's right here on 6/11 yesterday for 30 cents. So this whole thing together is worth 70 cents times 6, which is $420 max profit on that condor. Okay, let's shoot right over to the charts for today. Apple. I'm just going to run through these as fast as I can. Still not seeing anything exciting about movement on Apple. Amazon, this iron condor, is right in the sweet spot. So that was a good call on that one, provided you were able to keep your senses earlier this week. And on Baidu, we have a simulated trade. We're looking at I think we'd have a calendar on that. Yeah, it's right in the sweet spot, but not really paying off anything yet. Expiration is next week, so I expect big movements in this. We'll see what the stock price actually does. Chipotle, this is a real trade here. We are hoping or predicting that Chipotle is going to move down into this range about this time, and that one will pay off handsomely. This is the way it looks right now. This is a butterfly, and we're hoping to maybe pull some decent Jinghua out of that one. Costco, we're looking, I think Costco could be a butterfly candidate here. I think it's setting up. And the Dow still below the wedge here. We'll see if it's going to continue down or not, along with probably the rest of the indexes. Gold, choppy as always. Nothing really much to say about that. Google, I only had a simulated trade on that one too. A butterfly on that as well, which expires next week. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on that one. LinkedIn, it's hanging in there. Looks like it's going to be moving up. NDX, maintaining its upward sloping channel. Netflix, what are you doing, Netflix? Well, you popped up and now you pulled back. I don't see any sort of way that that's going to be moving down. Now, we did a butterfly on price line, and that could end up being a loser. And that was a simulated. Just working these things out. Seeing how they would work out. Russell looks a lot like SPX, except Russell was kind of flat along here, where SPX is a little bit more choppier. Looks like it really wants to head upwards. And then we already beat SPX to death. Let's just jump over to Tesla. Not really seeing much happening with Tesla. Still would not do an iron condor on it, though. It looks range bound here, though, so I don't know. I just really wouldn't do anything with it. So that's it for this Friday. Get out early, enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.